If you're an agency serving e-commerce brands and you want to sign more e-commerce clients, preferably brands that are more established, making 30, 50, 100k per month or above, in this video I'm gonna show you exactly how to do it by just recording YouTube content. So I'm gonna show you why YouTube works best in saturated niches like e-commerce. I'm gonna show you how to attract those 30k per month to even 1 million a month brands, and I'm gonna show you my content targeting system that filters out the beginners so we can just get qualified leads. Now, who am I to talk about these things? My name is Greg. I've been running a YouTube agency for quite some time already. We had a lot of clients in the e-commerce space. Here's some screenshots for the proof. One of our clients getting insane amount of clients from YouTube, basically 2 to 5 clients per week for a 2.5k intro service, and then that's not including the upsells. Here's another one of our clients who in the first 14 months of working together got 346 e-commerce brands owners applying to work with him, from which he closed roughly 30 clients. We actually have an interview with Nick on my YouTube channel as well, so you can go ahead and watch it. Here's another one of our clients who's basically booking really qualified calls from YouTube as well, with brands doing $250,000, $500,000 a month, and he's getting 80% of the clients through the content. And that's some of the results that we've been able to get our clients across different niches like Facebook ads, email marketing, Amazon, Google ads, all of those different niches. So will YouTube work in a saturated niche like e-commerce? So if you're thinking of whether it's gonna work for you or not, here's the thing. The more saturated the niche is, the more competitors there are in the space, the more important is it to build your brand online and separate yourself from others. The reason why so many people see a huge drop in performance of things like cold emails, direct LinkedIn outreach, maybe even advertising, is because there's so many other agency owners doing those same things, targeting the same people, and those brand owners are getting so many emails a day that they don't even check that. And that's why it's getting harder and harder to get new clients using these old methods. And the thing is, it's 100 times more easier to send cold emails than is it to create a YouTube content. And that's why there are thousands of agencies sending cold emails to the same prospects, and there's probably only 5 to 20 agency owners in your space using YouTube. And then 90% of them, even if they are doing YouTube, they are doing it wrong. So that's why it's literally a perfect time to start right now, because more and more people start to see that YouTube might be a solution to their problems and might help them get more e-commerce clients for their agencies. But still, as I said, there's not that many competitors, and the competitors are falling into the space. A lot of the times they are doing a lot of things wrong. Now, basically, you don't need a lot of subscribers to sign new clients and make money. And don't take my word for it. Here's a Serge who scaled his business to over $600,000 a month, and in 90 days with just 6,000 YouTube subscribers, he made $1 million. And basically saying that if you're running an agency or consultancy, having a specific niche grows revenue, YouTube is the ultimate cheat code. And that's what we see with our clients as well. Now, let's get to the second point, the content targeting system, because the first and most important part of making it work, making sure that you're gonna actually sign those e-commerce clients, is knowing how to find the right video ideas to first attract them to your content. And here you need to remember, we don't want to optimize for getting views, but rather for getting qualified views. So what I mean by content targeting system? Well, on YouTube, you cannot really target specifically e-commerce brand owners making 50k per month. And that's why the content itself is the targeting. The type of content you create will determine who you're gonna attract to your YouTube channel. And as an example, if you create a video which is gonna be how to run Facebook ads for e-commerce in 2024, this video I can guarantee you will attract beginners or brands making less than 30k per month. So that will lead to more views, more subscribers, but either no leads or bad quality ones, because in the end, those will drive a lot of vanity metrics, because there's simply more beginners in the space than it is brands doing 50, 100k per month. If you create a video which is like high CPM on Facebook ads, then this will attract people already running Facebook ads, and this will definitely result in less views but better quality, more qualified ones, because that will attract people struggling with high CPMs. And if you're struggling with high CPM, well, firstly you need to run Facebook ads to do that. So those two ideas will give us a complete different audience. Now, some of the people that are beginners will still click on that video just to watch it, just to waste some time, but you will definitely get more qualified views on this video compared to this one. And if you create a video which is gonna be, how to scale Facebook ads from 1k a day to 5k a day, that probably will attract brands spending more than 30k per month on ads. And again, this video might not get that many views, or it might get a lot of views from dropshippers. That will happen still to some extent. You will attract some unqualified people, but then you can filter them out, either with a Calendly form or something like that when they book a call with you. But if someone clicks on that video, there's a high chance, or way higher chance compared to this video, that they are spending 1k a day on ads, and they are looking for a way to scale to 5k a day profitably. So everything related to scaling Facebook ads or specific problems that people might be facing when running Facebook ads will attract way better quality people compared to videos which are more targeting beginners. Now, first thing we need to focus on is YouTube SEO. And there are literally 3 ways you can get your videos in front of your ideal clients. So once you create the content, you either have a YouTube algorithm promote it to more people, people, you either have a YouTube SEO or you have external or direct traffic. And if we narrow it down to just YouTube, because obviously external traffic is not YouTube traffic, there are only two left. And why am I a big fan of YouTube SEO? Because if you do that, you can target very specific keywords so that when someone searches a specific keyword, your videos are showing up. They also show in Google, and here's the proof. I searched how to test Facebook ads on YouTube. Those are the results, and I searched how to test Facebook ads on Google, and the first thing that comes up is videos. And actually here, all 3 videos are from one of our clients. So then it's really, really good because not only you target all people that are searching for this solution to their problems on YouTube, but also on Google. It's predictable source of views, responsible on average for 25 to even 50% of the total views in most of our clients' channels. And it works 24/7 for a very long time. It might even work forever. So once you rank for a specific keyword, it is going to continuously bring more and more views. It's more of a long-term strategy though, because you probably won't get that many views in the first 30 to 60 days, but it's gonna work for you even years after posting. Now, fourth thing we need to focus on once we find the right ideas, create content, use YouTube SEO, learn a bit more about it so you can, rank for specific keywords. Then, very important part that most people underestimate is the authority and the positioning, because just creating content is not enough. You need to understand how to position yourself so that you can become the top 1 authority in your niche. And to do this, you gotta make sure that you optimize your YouTube channel. So you have like all the videos, the featured videos, the banner, bio, links, description, like all of those things optimized. You can actually check out my YouTube video for the whole optimization protocol. As you can see, the YouTube channel should look something like that, where you have like all the things are really clear. And again, I'm just gonna send you to that video for more details. Second thing, incorporate a lot of authority building content like case study videos, client interviews, high-level tutorials, but also reviews and breakdowns of maybe some of the big names in your space, like breaking down Gymshark emails, reviewing Iman Ghazi's landing page, because that will automatically build some authority, especially if you show that you can do potentially a better job than these people are doing. You can invite guests to your channel as well, who are authorities in your niche, or maybe they specialize in something a bit different. Doing collaborations is really good because that again will give you more authority, more credibility. Have a decent quality videos and use your branding on the channel so that the videos look, really high quality, up to the standard. And then invest in some good thumbnails and editing. And I'm gonna talk more on that later, but it's also important that your videos are simply looking good, because that not only will help you with that authority part, but also with just everything and making sure that the YouTube algorithm likes your videos and promotes them to more people. And that's where we come to the video packaging, because when you have good ideas, when you know how to optimize your videos so they show up in search, when you know how to structure your whole YouTube channel and how to actually build authority and position yourself the right way on YouTube, then it's really important to understand how to package your videos. And what I mean by good packaging and packaging videos is having right editing, having good thumbnails, having good titles, because without it, you might have the best content and it's not gonna get views. It's not gonna get the attention needed to then generate leads and clients. And to show you what bad versus good packaging looks like, here's one video that we optimized for, one client here in Poland. They posted an interview with, an ABA player from Poland who is very, very known in our country. And then after 18 days, they only got not even 2,000 views. The video was sitting at around 1.6k views. The problem is they had a pretty bad packaging of the video. So not a good title, bad thumbnail, and then the video was not optimized at all. So then we came in, basically the video was really good. The interview was good. The editing was really solid. They had a really amazing, setup. The overall look of the video was absolutely outstanding. And then the video only got 1.6k views. Then we came in, we created a new thumbnail and we tested a few variations. We created a new title, and then we basically, you can see the difference that it made. The video instantly started gaining more and more traction and went up to generating around 24k views. 20 days later, after we did those changes, generating over 10,000 watch hours and then 347 subscribers alone. So that's why investing time into creating great content and not investing into the right packaging is basically again, I'm gonna go with another car reference here. This is a modified Nissan Juke with 800 horsepower, and here's a Porsche 911. And the thing is, if you would get these two on a drag race, this one would absolutely smoke the Porsche. It smoked all the different cars, even Bugatti Veyron and things like it. But the thing is, no one's gonna choose that video. If you would have two cars next to each other, same thing as if you search on something, search a specific topic on YouTube, you have multiple different videos here. Basically, everyone it's not gonna look at the inside, what is in the video, to judge which one they're gonna click at. They're just gonna look, and which one looks better, and that's why they're gonna click on it. And that's why even if you have the best engine inside, all the best mechanisms, openings, and it's like, the content is really, really amazing because it has all the great value, all the knowledge, but you have a bad packaging, it's gonna look like this and no one's gonna choose it. Compared to a Porsche, which of course is still, amazing car, like still it's definitely better than this Nissan, it would simply, lose if you would just try to get them on a drag race. So if your content is as good as Porsche, you gotta simply make sure that it looks like one as well. Now, 6-point YouTube sales funnel. Like that's a system, that's a name that a lot of people use. And just to simplify it, for example, when we work with our clients, the way we look at YouTube is we look at it as a sales funnel. So first we want to focus on how we can drive attention. And here what is important is, how we can find the right ideas, how we can package the videos the right way, how we can do SEO, and then, how we can actually nurture, the viewers that we get into the channel with, case study videos, client interviews, like this nurturing content, and then ultimately how we can drive conversions, whether that's going to be through YouTube VSL or direct call to action, link in the description. It's important to understand like what's the process and how we can drive, people from like being a viewer and just seeing the content to actually becoming a client, because without it, you will just end up with a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, but then no money, leads and clients. And the last point I want to talk about is one of the most important points, and it's basically leveraging other platforms. Because if you don't want to wait 3-4 months to start seeing results directly from YouTube, you gotta start leveraging your content everywhere. Whether you have LinkedIn following, Twitter, email list, make sure to share your video everywhere to drive as many people from other platforms to YouTube. Because there might be people already in your space, in your following, who might be interested in what you're doing and might be even considering becoming your clients, but they don't just need this final push to make a decision and book a call. And that's where YouTube videos come in, because basically they are really high converting. So if you just leverage your other audiences to bring more eyeballs to the YouTube content, you might almost instantly get some calls booked. And you can use that in your pre-sales call flow to educate and warm up your prospects as 2-step posts or lead magnets. You can use it in direct outreach or follow-ups. And just to show you some examples of using a video as a follow-up, how good it works. Or here's my partner on LinkedIn, one post that he created, utilizing YouTube video as a 2-step post, generated over 344 comments from people wanting to see the video. So like basically it generated 334 leads for us. So then we can just go ahead, start conversation with these people, and then ultimately get some of them to book a call with us. And here's another example from one of our clients who got 360 comments on just doing the same strategy, posting video to their Facebook group and then using it as a 2-step post, basically asking people to comment if they want to see the video, and then he can go ahead, talk to these people, set meetings, and then get more clients. So if you've been thinking about starting or growing your YouTube channel to get more clients for your agency, and you want to see results like our clients without spending more than 2-3 hours a week, basically having someone that can take care of everything for you, go ahead and book a one-on-one call with me down below. Or if you're not ready yet, check out the other link in the description where I basically walk you through the process so you can see how it works. And make sure to watch this video next, where I talk with one of our clients about his experience and how he used YouTube to sign over 50 clients for his agency.